Hello YouTube, today at powerjackrepair.net we got a Acer R15 R5-571T -57Z0, and the problem is the power connector right here, right there, right here, which we want to replace, and hopefully everything's gonna work fine. So let's take it apart. Let's unscrew every single screw on the bottom. Alright, like that. Let's see if you can just open the case, and the way we open the case is by putting this guitar pick to the side, trying to find an edge. No. Okay, so the laptop powered up because I pressed the power button someplace, right? Oh yeah, the power button is right here on this side. So let's shut it down. Alright, so let's try and open it up from this end. Okay. So yeah, guitar pick is the best tool to use here because it's plastic, it's not metal, so everything should open up nicely, like that. Alright, we can see the jack right here, and you can see the damage right away. I will show you. Well, first of all, let's disconnect the battery, and the way we disconnect the battery is right here. So try not to touch any metal parts while you're disconnecting the battery. So just grab it onto the plastic pieces, like that. Once the battery is disconnected, you can't really short it out. I mean, you can, but not as bad as before. So here is the problem. Right there is the problem. As you can see, the rear pin, there is a blackness right there. You see how it's not, basically this is soldered well right here, and this one has like a slight crack right there, so that means the jack is bad. So let's take it all. I know it probably wasn't that visible on the camera, but trust me, the problem is there, so I just need to replace that jack, and everything's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really good. Alright, so we cleaned the fan a little bit. Now let's disconnect everything little by little. So first, because we need to remove the battery, obviously. I mean the motherboard. Here we got a little tape covering up, so unless you remove this tape from here, you're not going to be able to pull out the connection. Now don't just pull it backwards, because that will bend the cables. So what you want to do is bend it like that, halfway. Then bend it like that and bend it like that. Okay. Next one is right here, like that, and like that. Okay, so that's where it's at. Okay, so here we got the cable right here. All right, we got this cable, we got that cable, this cable, this guy, and here is the reverse hinge, and that cable is like that. I also have a cable right here, and we just pull it out like that. Now, because I will have to insert those cables in later on, I need to remove the battery now. Because once the battery is removed, I have easier access to the cables to put them in. So the battery is out, and here you basically just pull it out like that, and like that. So there's plenty of room, like that. Super. All right, so here we have wireless cables, which you want to be extremely careful about. Like that, and like that, like that. Okay, set that aside. Here is the reverse hinge. And we get it out like that. Okay? So now we have to unscrew all of the screws here. And the one right there. And the one right there. I was hoping there would be a screw under it. Oh, no, that's not a screw here either. So alright, so I guess we have to take the fan, out. It comes out together with the board, so something like that. Alright. Alrighty. Here you can see better what the problem was. Come on, focus. Any day now. So right here is where the problem is at. You see this, you know what? Oh no, just too long to power up the microscope. But right there, if you have exactly the same problem, I mean, right there, this is not supposed to look like that. It should look like that, or like that, or like that, but not like that. Okay? So what we're gonna do is, first of all, we need to find a replacement connector, and then we need to insulate the area around it with the Kapton tape, and then, by the way, we need to probably remove this. Maybe not. Let's keep it there. Alrighty. So So here's the thing. I found exactly the same connector, right? Here is exactly the same connector. They look identical, same manufacturer. Problem is my connector I apologize. Some clients like to talk on the phone rather than send an email. So this jack sits slightly higher. It would sit like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to modify it so that it would be sitting exactly on the same level, even though it looks like identical, but it's not identical. Those arms needs to be slightly modified, and yeah. So let me give me 1 minute here. Alright, so slight modifications has to be done so that the jack would be level on both sides, so that once I put it in, I just put it in like that, and everything should be fine. So let me show you how okay, sorry, here. You see how level it is right there? So it's level like that, and it's level like that, and both of the jacks are level like that. So it's gonna be nice and perfectly fine sitting right there. What I'm thinking, right? Yeah, it's gonna be ideally sitting. And so yeah, I'm gonna add more solder, I'm gonna add more flux. And then we're gonna put it on the hot air station, and that should be done. Let me put some Kapton tape. It's not interesting. I will resume after the Kapton tape.
Hey.
So that's the old one, that's the new one. Alrighty, so that's the final result right there. Uh-oh. The camera went out? No. Alright. Alright, so you see, it's like a factory job. Just like the laptop came from the factory. Alright, good job. Now let's remove all of those phones. Okay. All right. Like that, like that, like that. Now let me double check if there is a continuity between the positive. Yep. And yeah. So everything should be working fine. Let's make sure that all of the screws are tight right here. Alright. So just making sure that all of the blades are clean, that way there would be a lot more suction for the air. And here we wanna plug in this cable right here, close that. Now what we wanna do is plug in that one. Okay. And like that. And like that. I apologize, people calling all the time. Everyone asking, where is my laptop? things would be done a lot faster if people would just email. Alright, so let's try and connect this guy first, right here. Okay. Alright, so let's put in all of the screws for the wrench. Alright, so let's double check. 2 cables here, 1 cable right there, 1 cable right there, this ribbon cable right there. This is the fan is cleaned. 2 wires here, 1 wire right there, memory is inserted all the way in properly, everything's aligned. Now this doesn't seem to be aligned properly, so let's just reinsert it, make sure it's all gonna go in properly. Like that and like that. Okay, so this is good, that's good. This doesn't seem to be all the way in, even though no, that's all the way in. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 cables here, 1 2 here, 1 2 3 4 5 there. All right, let's put the battery back in. Okay, let's find the screws, 2 screws for the battery. Alrighty, and let's guide this guy over that way. Alright, so the goal here is not to break the screen. So what we're gonna do is Alright, everything's aligned here. Okay, and what you want to do is press right there from both sides. Good job. I like the way it turned out. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. I hope the client sent in his power supply, because I'm not sure if I have a power supply compatible with this system. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's his also. Let's plug it in there someplace. Okay. Alright. Give me 1 second. Alright, so the client did send us his power supply, which I don't have here, but that's the power supply. Hopefully the power supply outputs the needed amount of voltage and amperage, because if the tip is faulty right here, it might not work properly. So let me just double check and see if there is voltage coming out of the power supply. Let's see. Yep. There is a voltage coming out, so that means the power supply should be good. And we plug in right here. Alright, we get the lights up on the keyboard in a second. And there should be something on the screen. We should on that light. Alright, so we do get a light right here showing that the battery is charging. That's my assumption. I'm hoping we can power it up and see if for some reason it doesn't want to power up. I mean, I haven't pressed the power button yet, it does its own cycles. Let me, I guess, pause the video before. I mean, everything's spinning, right? But nothing's powering up yet. Oh yeah, right here, Acer. So I will wait for it to load up. I will test the touchpad, the keyboard. If you have exactly the same laptop, you could ship it to us. It's gonna be $100 to fix it, or $60 if you send in just the motherboard. The free shipping back, please check our website, because we had this for many years, but the shipping charges are going up and up and up and up. There is inflation going on, so it might not be free shipping back to you. So again, check the website. Thanks so much. Leave a like if it's not too much trouble. Have a good day. Thanks. Bye.